What is going on, guys? Kane Finance here, back with another video. Before we get on with whatever I'm going to talk about, like, comment, and subscribe as always truly helps out the channel. Only 3 more subs until we hit that 100, baby. Let's get into it. So today, Monday, not a great day, not a good day, pretty bad day. A lot of market manipulation going on. We'll talk about that in a later segment, but I'm down 6% for my Robinhood portfolio. I know Robinhood kind of iffy there, but I really don't want to pay $500 to get that transferred over to any other account. Down 600. We are seeing a little turn up at the bottom there, but I'm gonna talk about that because that kind of pertains to market manipulation. Tesla, ARK, BNGO down quite heavily. What is Tesla down a little bit, like 9% almost. BNGO is down like 15%. Good thing I bought some today. ARK Invest, down 6%, but really because it's an ETF. I mean, that's kind of a big move for them, but they are into volatile stocks. So what we can kind of reflect this around is the fear of inflation. Inflation and just the rates of inflation. A lot of investors are scared of that because money printer, 5,000 trillions of dollars of money, US dollars, are being created and thrown into the stock market. They didn't allow interest rates to rise, just causing a crazy bull market amidst the pandemic. So the rich got richer, poor people that didn't invest got poorer. It's kind of just a give and take here and there. Because I got into it, I think a month after the crash, so I'm doing pretty well. Like 30% up this year, and I've only been investing for 7 months. But that's the thing. When you catch that bull market, it just flies. So these two are kind of connected with each other. I mean, we did have a down day just because the interest rates, people are scared, so pretty much everything just drops. Even Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're not even they're not resistant to these little phases, they're not resistant to these little catalysts. Like a decent start to the morning, it's kind of down a little bit. That's to be expected. You can't always have a bull run every single day like we've seen in the past, but this month and a half, kind of down. So getting that out of the way, we're going to go with market manipulation with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So something to keep in mind is Ethereum has a price correlation pretty close to Bitcoin. I mean, it moves as Bitcoin moves. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty close in price as far as just like kind of ratio and how they move. But there's a point in time where they need to diverge. You can't always have just Bitcoin going up and Ethereum going up, or Bitcoin going down and Ethereum going down. There needs to be some sort of separation, or you're just gonna go with the big one, the biggest in the room, which is Bitcoin at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of growth potential with Ethereum, but as I'll say in later parts of this video, it's not where it needs to be right now, which is good and bad. But so market manipulation, F2 Pool. I was watching BitBoy Crypto not too long ago, and he was showing charts of just them completely selling off several thousand. It's about like 6,000 to 9,000 Bitcoin in 1 hour, and that's whenever that drop we had all the way down to, what was it, 49,000? We're back in that $49,000 range, but it shot up real quick to around 54,000, went down as it does after a quick shoot up, but we have been on a kind of aggressive rise up. not necessarily completely vertical, but just a little bit more higher up diagonally than is considered safe, I guess. I mean, you can look at it for yourself. It's not a slow rise, it's not a quick rise, but you know, it gets there. I'm not gonna elaborate on that any longer. So we have manipulation. I mean, it's good and bad for the market. Manipulation, you can always manipulate the manipulation, make it work for you. I mean, I know that you always can't control these sort of things, but whenever these things do happen, definitely it's your buying opportunity, completely, because what type of 11 to about, that's like a 7% jump from whenever it dipped down to going back up from 49 to 54. That's a 7% jump from going down from 11% to 3%. So that's something that you can capitalize on there. I mean, if you're always watching the markets, you'll be able to see these things. And if you're a hodler and you got money to throw at it when things like this happen, obviously throw it in there, because we know that Bitcoin and Ethereum, you know, they're forever. Because Bitcoin's, you know, that is that gold standard that we got. So enough of that. And now we're going into another like little segments, still on the topic of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but it kind of delves deeper into kind of their qualities. Bitcoin doesn't have many problems, just usage and adoption. If Bitcoin gets that usage up and adoption up, you know, price is going to skyrocket. It's going to be more in demand, especially with that Elon Musk $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. He's going to use it for his robo-taxi. They're going to be able to pay him in Bitcoin, as well as just any other currency, but it'll just be a lot easier in Bitcoin. Prices may be lower if you do use Bitcoin. That's not been rumored or anything. That's just kind of my thoughts on it, just to get that adoption up and have his cash balance, you know, go up because of the usage affecting Bitcoin. So usage and adoption is lacking, but Ethereum, you know, it's expensive. Fees, that is. You can pay $200 in fees to transfer $4 of Bitcoin or Ethereum to and fro, especially into these DEXs. Uniswap, I did a little bit of a test run. I started out with $100, and I was going through all of Uniswap trying to exchange my Ethereum and cut it in half to USDC, throwing it into a liquidity pool. And out of that $100, I got $8 out of it. So I'm kind of okay with that. I'm a little butthurt just at the fees. I didn't realize they were going to be that expensive. I just wanted to get something into the door of this DeFi space. It sucks. It's insanely high fees, and we know what's going to fix it is EIP 1559 and Ethereum 2.0, but there's no like set in stone timeline for that. It's just kind of benchmarks and roadways or roadmaps for it, but you know, there's nothing set in stone. It's on the horizon, but we can't see how far it is in the horizon. We don't know if it's in 2 days or in 2 years for either of them. So there is use with all these swaps, DEXs, because they are built on Ethereum. A large chunk of them anyways, they are built on Ethereum. So there is usage, there is payment with Ethereum. So that's something to consider. But there's no real world adoption yet, so you can't pay your neighbor for cutting your yard in Ethereum yet. I mean, you can, it's just you can't pay businesses like that either. So that's something to really look at. So why I'm telling you this is because there's a price correlation between Bitcoin and Ethereum, how Ethereum follows Bitcoin kind of to the T. There needs to be some separation, or else Ethereum is just Ethereum and it's not going to be worth anything. So there needs to be a change, it needs to have different qualities than Bitcoin, or else no one's going to invest in Ethereum. Of course, you're going to have miners, there's going to be people using it because of their blockchain, but at some point, Bitcoin is just going to have these crazy gains, and Ethereum is going to go nowhere because EIP 1559 and Ethereum 2.0 hasn't come out, and Ethereum is back in a pile, $400 a coin. Probably not, but that's just kind of my take on it, and just what I would like to see Ethereum do pretty much in the near future, or else, you know, a couple $1,000s invested into it is not going to be so good looking. It's probably going to be a little less, just because there's no more demand for it if it doesn't continue to grow. So that'll be it for the video. Super long, I mean 11 minutes so far, but you know, I had a lot of thoughts today, just because, you know, I'm at work watching the market just a little bit and coming home watching a couple videos. Decided to make my own, you know, it is what it is, but y'all have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Truly helps out the channel. 97 subscribers, only need 3 more to get that 100, baby. Kane Finance out.